Namaste friends, I am Ritesh. Friends, if you are comfortable with Lotus pose, let's take to the next level and add a balancing act, and you got a scale pose also known as Tolasana or lifted Lotus. But friends, before that, don't forget to do the preparatory pose known as Dolasana, that is a pendant pose. So prepare yourself before you get into this. So friends, it's an intermediate level, so you can say intermediate to advanced level balancing hip opener. Friends, before you start this practice, just be aware of your wrist. If you have a carpal tunnel syndrome, any issue with your palms or wrist or fingers, avoid it. Any ankle or knee injury should be taken care of. Just listen to the body. Avoid if you have very tight thighs or groin, because if you can't do a lotus pose, it would be difficult. But yes, I will give you some variations. You can start with a half lotus pose. So let's get started. So before you get into the pose, let's start with first a half lotus pose to make it a little bit more easier. So I go on the sides. Now, anything when you start, you always start with a Dandasana. So I stretch my legs out, I just shake a little bit, give a little bit of opening, Now, activate it, okay? Activate. Now from here, take the left leg, pull out your calf, take it in, and the other leg goes in. And just maintain this position. So that's your half lotus pose. Now friends, if you remember in our first video in Lolasana, I told you why the reason we are using these blocks. Because if I don't use the blocks, I would be rounding my shoulders. But if I use a block, I can really lengthen myself. I can keep my spine long, lengthening, lifting it up. Now from here, I have a leverage, I can lift up. So for a beginner level, just do this. Let the buttocks go up. But if the right knee and the right toe is on the floor, that's completely fine. And go down. Lift up, go down. And if you possible, lift up. Use your core. Now what was happening is you're just lifting the arms up, straightening the arms up. But here you're using your core. So lift up and that's it. Just try to hold it, maintain, open the chest. Neck and shoulders relax, shoulders are down. So we don't need this, okay? Or something like this. We don't need this. We don't want to squeeze this region. Always alignment is the shoulders are down, the neck is long, and your face muscles are relaxed. So I don't want something like, don't tighten the body and don't frown your face muscles. Can you smile and do it? That's very important, right? So I hold it, I tall myself and I maintain it, and I try maintaining it. So that is something you can start with a beginner level pose on into Ardha Padmasana, that is a half lotus pose. Now these blocks, as I told you, are very useful. Don't hesitate to use a prop, okay? A block or a bolster, not a bolster, sorry, a block would be great. Or you can use books if you have, right? Now from there, let's change the position. So I did with the right leg on the top, sorry, the left leg on the top. Don't forget to do the right leg on the top. Now let's check into the variation of it. So I showed you a beginner level. Now let's change. So I take my right on the top of it. Now what happens, friends? My position got locked now. Now it can't move. Now I press it. Any pressure coming on the knee, that's not for you, okay? So just be careful. Now from here, press it, tall myself, lengthening. My back is straight and I'm smiling, right? Now from here, lift up. I first keep the knee on the floor, okay? I open the chest, shoulders are down, and now from here, I maintain. So that's my position. That is your scale pose or Tulasana. Now if you want to give a little bit of more challenge to the core, okay, and want to really work hard, a little bit more variation and advanced. Now this is for advanced people, right? For that you need a good core. the powerhouse, right? Great abdomen. Now let's do it. So I press it, and don't forget to use the grip, okay? So I press it, I'm using this grip. Okay, so lift up, okay, and now 1, okay, 2, and this is where the core is. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Yes, right? So, well, yoga is very relaxing, but sometimes you need to challenge yourself. You're getting very monotonous practices. Add these, gives spice to your asanas, right? So yes, sometimes you need to do it slowly. Now, don't forget to change the leg and do it also on the opposite side. That means my right leg was on the top, sorry, my left leg was on the top, then I do the right leg on the top and do it. Okay, so don't forget both the sides before you get into the pose. Friends, it's a great pose. It strengthens your arms and wrist, tones your abdominal muscles, stimulates the abdominal organs, improves a sense of balance, memory and concentration. And it's a great challenging posture. So friends, keep your practices, especially for the core. Don't forget to engage the core, because the next video that I'll be talking about later on is Mayurasana, that is a peacock pose, where we need more stronger core. So don't forget to practice regularly. Practice, practice and practice. You will get all your answers. Friends, so that was your scale pose, or also known as Tolasana. Don't forget to practice Lolasana before Tolasana. Okay, thank you for watching. In case you like my video, don't forget to hit the like button and do subscribe. And yes, if you have any suggestions or comments, please mention in the comment section below. Namaste.